Totally unreal.
Is this even real? There's no way.
Like a sparkler.
My ultimate no foundation foundation.
It's a ring light effect in a foundation stick.
Powered with light mapping mesh tech.
This is so easy.
It's a smoothing, blurring, snatch glow.
Look and feel unreal. Find your unreal skin match. CharlotteTilbury.com.
Hi everybody, super excited to have you all here for our YouTube live on Charlotte Tilbury's YouTube channel. I hope you loved that Unreal Skin advertisement. I don't know if you've all had a chance to try it, but it is one of my favorite new foundations. Let me know in the chat if you've had a chance to try it out. Hi Jessica. So my name is Rashina Green. As you can see here, I am the Education Content Manager for Charlotte Tilbury in North America, and I am broadcasting to you live from sunny Southern California, and I would love to know where all of you are joining from. I see someone from Connecticut. So let me know in the chat. This is super interactive. This is all for you. This class is fully shoppable as well. I have my partner in the chat as well who will be putting links to some of the products, well, all of the products that I'm going to be covering today. And what are we covering, you're probably wondering, is Charlotte Tilbury's summer sale, of course. We have some amazing deals on all of your favorite iconic products, from skincare to makeup, and everything in between. So really, I'm actually going to be going over a full face of makeup using 5 summer sale sets. So let's see. Ooh, we have some. I don't think we've had anybody from the Philippines before. Hello, welcome. Let's see. We have the Netherlands, the Baltic. I don't think we've had anybody from Latvia either. Hello in Tennessee, Sweden, Maryland. Hello in Newcastle, Germany. All my friends globally and local as well. New Orleans, amazing. So again, super excited to have you here. You can follow along as I'm doing my makeup. There will be links again that will be put in the chat. You can click those. It'll open up Charlotte Tilbury's website and you can shop these summer sale items while I go over them. Hello in London and Wales. Hello everybody. So again, I have my partner in the chat as Charlotte Tilbury Beauty who will be popping in links to all of the products. So please feel free to click those. You won't lose me. It'll just open up another page. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I did pre-prep my skin with skincare since we don't have a lot of time, but I will tell you what I used. So I am using a summer sale product. This is Charlotte's Magic Water Cream Forever set, and it includes a full-size Magic Water Cream, and it also includes a refill. So I don't know if you guys know, but here at Charlotte Tilbury, we are all about sustainability. So basically what you do is you have your full size, the little pod comes out, and it comes with an additional refill. So you can pop it right in. So with this, it's 40% savings. So if you love Charlotte's Magic Water Cream or her Magic Cream, this is truly the set to go for. Again, that's almost like 50% off. So what's great about Magic Water Cream, if you are familiar with her original Magic Cream, is these are moisturizers made for makeup. If you've used Magic Cream in the past, this is very similar, but this is more of a water-based gel formula, fragrance-free, great for like any skin type can wear it, but really ideal for dehydrated skin, oily skin with larger pores. You'll really, really love this. A little goes a long way. My brother-in-law swears by this. It's unisex. Again, it doesn't have any smell or anything like that. Really great for sensitive skin. So if you've used Magic Cream in the past and maybe it's a little thicker than you wanted, or it's too hydrating because your skin is a little normal to oily, this will be the better option, Magic Water Cream. Let me know in the chat who has tried Magic Water Cream. I'd love to know, because this has been a fan favorite, especially for summer when maybe we're like super sweaty or super oily or in the summertime. This is my summertime option, and Magic Cream is more of my winter fall option. So Charlotte's Magic Water Cream Forever set is that set. So now let's jump into my next favorite set, and I'm going to apply this live. This is called the Beautiful Skin Island Glow Look. What comes in this set, you're probably wondering? Beautiful Skin Foundation in a shade of your choosing. So for me, I chose the 7 Warm. You also get the Beautiful Skin Sun Kiss Glow Bronzer in a shade of your choice as well. There's 4 colors. I'm using shade number 2 Medium. And it also comes with Charlotte's brand new Beautiful Skin Island Glow Lip and Cheek. So I think there's like 5 shades to choose from. Today I'm going to be using the Beach Peach Glow. So without further ado, let's do this set. So this set too, it all comes with 3 of those products. Again, these 3 here. And you get 20% off when you buy them all in that set. So love her. Let's see. Oops. Carol, you have combination skin. You'll love Magic Water Cream. You have a question about our cream blushes. Do they remain balmy on the cheeks or do they fully dry? They remain balmy. Great question. So, okay, I'm going to be using Charlotte's Magic Complexion Brush. This is my favorite brush for foundation. Really, I'm going to also use it for bronzer later. But 1 pump should do the trick. If I feel like I want a little more coverage, I can do 2 pumps. But as you can see, I have a ton of freckles and they really pop during summer especially. So if I wanted to cover these up, this foundation is really great because it's a medium coverage, buildable, but I actually really like to show my freckles. So I don't need to cover them up too much, but I do have a little bit of redness here, some broken capillaries. I don't know what I've been doing with my face, but you can see instantly that I'm getting this really gorgeous coverage, but I'm still getting that natural skin look. Charlotte always likes to say beautiful before and beautiful after. So you can apply this foundation with a brush. You can use your favorite sponge. Some people will use their hands. It's totally up to you. Charlotte's products are skincare infused as well. So we like to say treat and transform. So if your skin is on the dry side, you'll love this foundation because it's super hydrating with hyaluronic acid. It's also really nice and brightening as well. So I have a little bit of hyperpigmentation and I love this foundation. I think I need a little bit more. And I also love the concealer that's also Beautiful Skin, which I'll be using in just a moment. All right. Hello in Greece. Yes, that moisturizer is great in summer. This foundation also, I mean, the foundation is great all year round. I really like it because I don't want too much coverage for summer because, you know, chances are I'm going to be going to the beach or a pool or somewhere where I don't want to be wearing too much makeup or even sometimes no makeup. So just a little something. And you can see the coverage is really nice, but it still looks like my skin. And I always want to brush down the neck so there's no line of demarcation. All right. And you'll notice that I didn't put any under the eye. I always like to keep the under eye clear and exclusively wear concealer. Sometimes people put foundation under the eye, but I feel like it's too heavy to do foundation and then also concealer. Just do concealer. And concealer is great because it is created for the under eye area. Sometimes people will put foundation under the eye and they'll get little bumps, which are called milia. And it happens usually because a product is too heavy for that eye, for that area. The skin under your eye is the thinnest skin on the body, the thickest being the heel of your foot. And so if you use products that are not recommended for the under eye area, sometimes you'll get those little bumps. So if you're sitting at home and you're like, oh my gosh, I have those bumps, try not using foundation under your eye and just stick to using products that are meant for that area. So that also goes for like eye creams. Just use eye creams. Try not to use like a lotion, and then concealer. All right, let's see. Yeah, I mean, you know, Charlotte is for everybody, but is the most natural products can really affect anybody. Just definitely try things out, see how you like them and how they work for you. Let's see. Oh, you use this. Okay. So the trick is buy the small size in the water cream. And then when you're done with it, don't throw it away, but buy the larger size. And what you do is when you travel, you get the larger size and then you start filling up the small one. That's what I do. Especially when I'm going out of town. Okay. Concealer. I know we're talking about the set of the 3, but I'm kind of stepping away for a second just to put a little concealer on. So this is the Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. Again, this is a brightening concealer. This gives you a little bit of that medium buildable coverage as well. I'm using the shade 7.5. And again, you can use a brush to apply this. You can do a sponge. I like to do my finger. I find that the warmth of my finger really allows the product to kind of press and melt into the skin better. And so I just like to use that body heat. Let's see, what else do we have going on in the chat? All right, so I see someone that says, when I use the foundation brush, it always leaves streaks from the brush mark. Is there a way to stop this? Yes. So one, depends on the kind of brush you're using. I like to use a more of a fluffy brush like this, and I'll do kind of circles. I'll do up and down, side by side circles, so that helps prevent streaking. And that's really the main thing. If you use more of like a flat paintbrush looking one, then you'll definitely be more prone to getting that kind of streak look. So just using more of like a buffing motion is going to really help with that. But great question. Hello in Italy. Okay, so I have oily skin, so this foundation is not for me. Yeah, I mean, if you have oily skin, you can use this. I would just use less of it. I think the most ideal foundation we have for our oily skin is going to be our Airbrush Flawless foundation. That thing is matte, waterproof, sweat proof, humidity resistant. This one definitely, as you can see, is quite dewy. Okay, so as you can see, it's a brightening concealer. That's why she's a little brighter under the eye. Now I'm going to go back to that set. Again, the set is called Beautiful Skin Island Glow Look, 20% off. Comes with these three. I've already used this one. So now I'm going to go and use the bronzer. So I'm using Beautiful Skin Sunkissed Glow Bronzer, shade number 2 medium. I'm going to use that same brush, the Magic Complexion brush. And I like to kind of just like, a little goes a long way. One little stamp of this. And then I like to just put it along the cheekbones here. I'm not going to blend it just yet. I kind of like to let it sit in there for a second before I get in and do the blending. That looks nuts. But I do like to do the forehead. This, be careful if you have blonde hair or light hair, white hair, silver, whatever. Could get into your, you know, you don't want to get a little makeup on your hair. I'm sure you probably know how to avoid that by now. But it gives you a little bit of warmth, right? Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the cheeks. Love the concealer, right? Thank you, Erica. You're very sweet. All right, I'm just stippling. Someone asked earlier, like, how do I avoid swipes? I like to stipple a lot. So this is the same round brush that I used for the foundation, but instead of doing a swipe, I'm doing more of a stipple. And the stipple is almost like smashing the brush into my face and blending outwards, if that makes sense. Stipple, 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 like stamps. And this way I'm not getting any stripes or lines. See that? Okay, so typically I wait till the end to do blush. However, because we're talking about the set, I'm going to just do it now. So again, I'm using the Beautiful Skin Island Glow Lip and Cheek. And typically I will say I do the hot pink. I really love pink, and I'll show it to you right now. This one is the one that is it's my daily color. I know that sounds weird, but this one is the Paradise Pink Glow. But I just thought with the eye I'm going to do today, I'm going to do a little more of a subtle cheek, which is the Beachy Peach Glow. So again, same brush. That is the Magic Complexion brush. And I'm just going to wipe off the foundation. So, you know, you don't have to buy multiple brushes. I've used this 2 times now. And I'm just going to give it a little stamp, and I'm going to smile. And I'm just going to put this right on the apples of my cheek like this. And then I'm going to blend in just a moment. So I've already got like a lot of product, but I want to not do so much product. So I'm just wiping off the excess on my towel here. And now again, stippling is the secret to application that is not streaky and is blended seamlessly. Look at that. So you don't even know where the bronzer ends and the blush begins. Jackie, I love this bronzer. You really must get your hands on it. Charlotte loves you, Carol. Okay. Put a little on the nose, why not? I feel like that's the style nowadays on TikTok and Instagram. So there's the blush, and then there's the bronzer. So complexion is almost done, but again, the set that I used to create all of this include these 3 products, and this is the Beautiful Skin Island Glow Look, 20% off. Comes with the Beautiful Skin foundation of a color of your choice. It comes with a Beautiful Skin bronzer of a color of your choice, and then the Beautiful Skin Island Glow Lip and Cheek, a color of your choice. So that is 1 set down. Well, 2 sets down because I had the Magic Water Cream set. That's the complexion set. Now let's go on to another set. This one is the Airbrush Flawless Finish and Set Duo. It comes with Charlotte's Airbrush Flawless Setting Powder in the color of your choice. And it comes with the setting spray, which everybody loves, the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray It's gone viral. If you truly want something that's going to lock your makeup on for 16 hours, this is the one to do. So it comes with these two together, and when you get it together in the set, it's 10% off. So we love that deal. Listen, Charlotte doesn't always have a sale, but during the summer we do. So now is the time to stock up on all of your favorites. Even if you have a brand new powder or a brand new setting spray, get another one because you love it and you're going to use it again. Buy it as a gift. Buy it as a gift for yourself or for your loved ones. Let's see. What brush was I using? So the brush earlier was this. This is the Magic Complexion brush. I used it for foundation. I used it for bronzer. I used it for blush. So now for the airbrush powder, I'm going to be using Charlotte's Powder and Sculpt brush. Mine's a little dirty, but it's fine. It's only my face. All right, let's see. Any tips for over 35? I am going to be 40 in about 13 days. I don't know if my math is mathing. July 24th is my birthday. I'm turning the big 40. And so this is the look I'm wearing. I mean, I love a radiant look as well, but I don't want to be too glowing because there's a difference between being oily and being glowing. And I want to be glowy, but not sort of like sopping wet as I currently look. So get the Powder and Sculpt brush. I strongly recommend using a brush only for this. I know earlier I was saying like use sponges, use your hands, whatever. This one, because it's so finely milled, it's literally like little nanoparticles, you want to use a brush because you really get the best application. This is a powder for truly all skin types, but even for dry skin. I feel like people with dry skin avoid powder because they're like, it's going to look too matte, too chalky. This is a hydrating powder. It has rose wax and almond oil. So what's great about it is it will set your makeup, it'll mattify your makeup, but it still leaves the softest satiny glow. Do you guys see that? Let's do the forehead. Look at how shiny it is there. Look at how that just kind of mattified, but like not super dry looking. I know in the past when I've used other powders in, you know, a previous life, a previous job, it was just too much for me. I was like, I feel like matte makes me look older. You know what I mean? Because if you think about it, this is the analogy I like to give. Is you know how you always see those movies where someone is like stranded in the desert and it's just miles of like kind of cracked, dried sand or whatever clay, I don't know what you call that. But then in the distance, you see this like watery looking oasis. That's like the skin. Do you want to see a dry, cracky, matte, deserty face? Or do you want to see like a super hydrated, moist looking oasis of a skin? For me, I want to see the oasis. Hence the reason why we like a little bit of a dewier skin here at Charlotte Tilbury. She is known as the Queen of Glow. All right. So there we go. We're mattified, but we're not like super matte. And I will tell you in the next 15 minutes, this is still going to get like a little bit glowier because one, my natural oils, but also I'm going to use the setting spray last. You know what? Listen, there are no rules. I'm going to actually use it right now and I'll use it at the end as well. So spray, 16 hours. This has aloe vera, so it's also going to be really soothing. I know when I've gotten sunburns in the past, I'm like, let me spray a little bit of this, you know. I'm not your doctor, so don't take that as like official medical advice, but I really like it because it's soothing. But green tea, aloe vera, love that. 16-hour wear, locks your makeup on, no smudging, no creasing. This is the face. And you can see it just adds a bit more hydration to the skin, but I don't look sopping wet like I did. All right, let's get to the eyes because we're almost out of time. And I'm going to be using another set. Surprise, surprise. Summer sale. What do we have? The next set is called Bigger, Brighter Eye Tricks Kit. 40% off. You guys, 40% off. Run, don't walk. And this is like a big hit. The products in this set. So you get a luxury palette. I'm using Exaggerize. You get a Eyes to Mesmerize of your choice. And today I'm going to be using Champagne. This is, it doesn't matter your skin tone. I use Champagne on everybody. You'll see why. It's just the most beautiful, like, universal shade. It comes with a full fat lash mascara. So you get all three of these for 40% off. And the set, again, is called Bigger, Brighter Eye Tricks Kit. So why do we love Exaggerize palette? We love this one because it's neutral. It looks great on so many different skin tones. This is actually the official palette we used on the very last Victoria's Secret fashion show. So if you want to be looking like, you know, Gigi Hadid, this is what she used. But before I get into it, I do want to start with Eyes to Mesmerize. Eyes to Mesmerize, again, cream eyeshadow. You can apply this with your finger. You can apply this with a brush. I'm going to use it with my finger. And like I said, I use this on so many different skin tones because it just is a highlight for your eye. Like, look at that. And I have a natural redness to my eye. Sometimes, I mean, I'm sure if you're on this call, maybe you have a little bit of like, you could see a little bit more blue or veins on the eye. I like this because it kind of neutralizes this area. And it also doubles as an eyeshadow primer. I mean, typically we don't use eyeshadow primers at Charlotte because her palettes have built-in primer. But if you have oily skin or you have oily eyelids or you really just want, you know, extra hold on your shadows, start with this. You could also put this over eyeshadow. So let's say you already had a really pretty eye on for the day, and you just want to give it a little pop for night. Add this with your finger right on top of your shadows. All right, the setting spray is fabulous. The setting spray is for all ages, 18 to 80, Charlotte likes to say, but I mean like 0 to 100 years old. I mean, I wouldn't put it on a baby. 10 to 100. 10 to 110. How about that? But good for everybody. It will lock your makeup on. Also, fun little fact, if you guys want a pro tip, the setting spray is not only an amazing makeup setter, but it's also an amazing makeup primer. And what I mean is you would put your full skincare routine on first. Then before you put foundation on, spritz your whole face. Let it dry for a second. Then go in and put your foundation, your concealer, your powder, all the things. Do every single step of your makeup, including your lipstick, and then do a final spritz. During the height of COVID, people were doing that, and they would be wearing their, you know, masks. And I'm telling you, nothing transferred because it was like primed and set with Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. So try it. Let me know what you think, because the proof is in the pudding, really. Okay, let's get to these eyes, you guys. So again, Exaggerize is what I'm using, and I'm going to be using 2 brushes for the eyes. Charlotte's Blender brush and Charlotte's Smudger brush. So the Blender brush, Charlotte only uses 2 brushes for the whole eye. I know you watch tutorials and the people use like 100 brushes. No. So technically, the built-in primer is in this prime shade, and you would put this all over the eye, but really, I mean, I kind of already have the Champagne Eyes to Mesmerize on, which is that cream shadow. So I'm going to put a little bit of just under my brow and maybe like a little bit in the corner here. Then that, by the way, I forgot to say, the way that you use this is clockwise. So you start here and you work your way clockwise. So prime shade, enhance, smoke, and pop. If you forget what I'm saying, guess what? Instructions are written in the back. Charlotte's products are easy to use, easy to choose, and everything is skincare infused too. So I've done the prime shade using the same brush. I'm going to go into the enhance shade, and I'm just going to kind of pop this in the crease, maybe give it a little windshield wiper motion. This is just giving me a really soft, kind of peachy-ish neutral shade, I guess. You know, a little trick too, I'm sure if you've joined my classes, you've heard me say this in the past, is when you're doing the top of your eye, put your chin up and look into the mirror. Some people try to like squeeze their eye and they don't know what they're doing because they can't see. But if you put your chin up, guess what? Both of my eyes are open and I can see exactly what I'm doing. All right, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Let me know in the chat, what sets are you loving so far? Now I'm going into the smoke shade, and I'm just going to pop this in the outside of the crease. And to be honest, in this palette, this is probably my favorite shade because this is the one neutral shade that looks just so pretty on everybody. And it's also such a unique shade because, like, what do you call this? It's not quite brown. It's kind of, is it mauve-y? Is it like a terracotta? I just find that it's so complementary. And here at Charlotte, we like to do what she calls the youth boosting eye shape, which is we blend it upwards and outwards. And it just gives you the perfect kind of like feline shape for all ages. So if you are 40 or over, like me, this is going to give you that eye lift, that sort of angle. You don't want to go straight out this way. You want to go straight up and out this way, never down. We also don't really do too much of like a rounded eye. You know, sometimes people just kind of stop right there. let's show you what that looks like. I'm going to show you and you tell me which you prefer. So some people just focus on this corner. But do you guys see the difference? Like, look at if I had just put this here and ended, but didn't drag it out. Look at how this eye is so much bigger and so much more lifted and brighter. And look at how this one is so tiny and short. Do you guys see the difference? Let me know in the chat. All right, what do we have here? Can the Magic Vanish Corrector be used as a primer? Yeah, sure, why not? I've done that. Okay, so I'm going to fix this one to go up and out because we don't want a small, short, tiny eye. We want a bigger, brighter eye, which is perfect because that's the name of this set, right? The Bigger, Brighter Eye Tricks Kit. So blending upwards, blending outwards. Do you see that? And you can't really see where one color ends and another begins. That's why Charlotte's brushes are amazing, because they're going to really give you that blend. You can have zero skills at putting on eyeshadow so long as you are just blending away. Yes, the smudger brush, which thanks for bringing up Paige Brogan, is one of my favorites. I'm going to be using this smoke shade for the bottom of my eye. So you know how I mentioned if you're doing the top of your eye, you put your chin up. If you're doing the bottom of your eye, chin down. So I'm just looking into the mirror and I'm applying that. And look at how that just kind of wraps the eye. Oh, you guys, I feel like I could be with you for so much longer, but time is running out, so I'm going to just hurry this up. All right. So that's the eyeshadow look. I'm going to add maybe a little bit of this prime shade in the inside corner to give me a little bit of brightening. Let's quickly do a little bit of liner. There's no eyeliner in this kit, so separately I'm just using the classic brown, which is one of my favorites. This is really fantastic for anybody with sensitive eyes, if you're a contact wearer. Again, I'm just kind of putting my eye up. I like to just do a little flick in the corner of my eye because I have hooded eyes and they're a little close set. So I just like to do a little flick to kind of give me a little lift in the corner. Chin up, look at me breaking the rules. And a little bit here on the outside corner. And I love this too because if you mess up, it's so easy to clean. Just get a little cotton bud. And there you go, a little corner lash. So back to the set. We've already used the eyeshadow. We've already used the cream eyeshadow called Eyes to Mesmerize. Last thing in the set, Full Fat Lash Mascara. Again, this is the Bigger Brighter Eye Tricks Kit, 40% off. The Full Fat Lash Mascara is really great for anybody that's looking for curl, definition, volume, drama. Literally all 5 of those. And you can remember that because the brush is a 5-star laser cut brush. Can you guys see that? I don't know if you can tell. It kind of looks like a little asterisk. So it really sort of acts like a round brush for your hair, but for your lashes. And so it's going to style them, it's going to comb, it's going to build the lash. But what I like about this mascara, can you see that? Is that it's a very like buildable friendly mascara. So if you're the person that likes to sit there and really build the mascara and build their lash out to like super big and voluminous, multiple coats, this is the one for you because it's not going to get clumpy and it's not going to get like tarantula eyes. I get a little cross-eyed, but have a look at that. See the difference? All right, let's quickly do the other one and then we'll finish off with a lip, which our final set is, what do we call it? Gorgeous Glossy Lip Kit. Will we bring back travel brushes? Well, let's just say that it seems that when we do come out with travel brushes, it tends to be around the holiday. So I cannot confirm nor deny, but keep your eye on what we're coming out with starting in, I think, late October. All right. Bottom mascara, and then let's move right along. All right, final kit is, again, this is the Gorgeous Glossy Lip Kit, 40% off. You guys, I feel like the makeup at this point is free. So I'm going to do something a little different. Does everybody know Sabrina Carpenter? I just feel like she's kind of a makeup icon right now, and her lips are always kind of darker. I feel like she's very 90s inspired, and I grew up in the 90s, so I used to see all the ladies wearing a dark lip liner and a light lip. So we're gonna do that today. The lip liner I'm wearing, so in the kit, oh yeah, let's tell you what's in the kit. You have a lip cheat of your choice. You have a collagen lip bath of your choice, and then you have a kissing lipstick of your choice, which are our satin textured lipsticks. So the selections I've made, Foxy Brown. Wait, am I doing Foxy Brown? Yes, Foxy Brown. This is kind of a chocolatey brown. And when I put this on, you're going to be shocked because you're like, oh, that's too dark. But just wait, just trust the process. So chocolatey brown. These are long wearing, waterproof too. They're meant to resize and reshape the lips, so just wait till you see my lips are going to be so much fuller after this. So creamy. You can see how it's just been gliding on. You know how sometimes you buy lip liners and they just feel like needles on your lips? Not these. These are super creamy. And once they dry, waterproof. Long wearing. There we go. Let's make this just a little bit bigger. Clean that up. Make it a little bigger here. Yeah. Already a little fuller. Now I'm going to be going in with a lighter lipstick. And the color I'm doing is Stoned Rose. Again, this is in the Kissing formula. So it's kind of a peachy coral. Now I'm blending the lip liner with the lipstick. What do we have going on in the chat here? Is the Pillow Talk eyeliner the same formula as the Rock and Kohl? I believe so. A little flick girl too. Yes, absolutely. I have a hooded eye. Look at these little bags that are just kind of hanging on there. So this is how I do a liner for a hooded eye. Okay, so that's the lip. The brown is not so brown. And now I'm going to be adding Collagen Lip Bath and Refresh Rose. Just to add a little bit of shine. I mean, a little more shine, I guess. All right, you guys. We are wrapping up this call here. Let's do a final... You know, you gotta, like, when you feel cute, you gotta do, like, the hair zhuzh. Let's actually add, like, a little bit more powder because, as I said, I'm a little shiny naturally. Okay. Okay. I always like to end these with my top 3 must-haves. This is the look. Let's just appreciate it for a moment. Okay. So, if I had to pick 3, that'll be easy because there's 5 sets, right? So, my number 1 choice is going to have to be... I think the Charlotte's Magic Water Cream Forever Kit. Again, it comes with the Magic Water Cream plus a refill. And again, 40% off for that set. So that's number 1. Set number 2 is going to definitely be this set because I use these products pretty much every day. This is the Beautiful Skin Island Glow Look. Comes with foundation, blush, and bronzer. And then last but not least, because I use this palette a lot, is going to be the Bigger, Brighter Eye Tricks Kit. So it comes with the palette, comes with the Eyes to Mesmerize, and it comes with the Full Fat Lash Mascara. So these are my top 3 must-haves. Let me know in the chat which ones you guys are loving and which ones you'll be taking home today. Make sure that you're following me on Instagram. You can find me at Rashina Green Artistry. Feel free to DM me, ask me any questions, and it's just been so amazing chatting with you all today, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody.